/host b / when you read the manuscript through this lens, the entire codex unlocks. The strange gallows characters like T, K, P, F that tower over the text aren't capital letters. They are clefs or octave markers, telling the singer or player to shift the mode. The sprawling, unbroken lines of text are continuous melodic phrases. /host / The implications of this are massive. If the Voynich manuscript is a book of tetrachordal notation, it explains why linguistic cryptography has failed for a century. You can't run a substitution cipher on a song. The manuscript is a massive, visually encoded archive of harmonic frequencies likely related to acoustic resonance, ritual chanting, or the perceived vibrational signatures of the plants and star charts depicted on the pages. /host b / Look at the logic of that layout. The four tall gallows characters match the four estotes, the unmovable standing tones of the greater perfect system. When you see a word in Voynich, you aren't looking at a word. You are looking at a ligature of psalmization. You are looking at a single melodic gesture. /host / Let's put the theory on the block and strike it. We need a stable, high-density Voynich string to run through the compiler. Let's take the most statistically stubborn token in the entire manuscript, appearing over 800 times. Codex. In standard cryptography, a word that appears 800 times in a 200-page book has to be a definitive article like the or a conjunction like and. But in Voynich, codex appears in stacked, repetitive clusters. Codex. That is syntactical suicide for a spoken language. But for a musical manuscript, that is a cadence. It is a repeating refrain. /host b / Let's parse codex through our tetrachordal matrix step by step. When co, the clef / genus marker, the opening bench and vowel combo sets the intervallic parameter. In our model, co instructs the reader to engage the chromatic genus, meaning the inner steps are going to be compressed into semitones. To D, the principal anchor. In the EVA transcription, D is a loop with a trailing, sweeping plume. In our tonal grid, this is the Mi, the central foundational pitch of the mode. Let's assign it to A4. 3. A, the directional vector. The vowel A signifies a whole tone step downward. The voice moves from a down to G. 4. In the intervallic tail, the double minimum Roman 2 followed by the ligature tail and dictates 3 consecutive, tightly bound descending semitones inside the chromatic framework. From G, the voice steps down to F#, then F natural, landing on the lower standing boundary tone, E. /host Look at the output of the compile. When you translate the visual token codex through a tetrachordal matrix, you don't get a word. You get the exact pitch set. A right arrow G right arrow F# right arrow F right arrow E /host b /, which is the exact textbook descending chromatic tetrachord of the Dorian mode preserved in Boethius's De Institution Musica.